What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. If you guys are new to the channel, do me a favor and hit that sub button, hit that notification bell, make sure you're not missing any of the awesome content that we have coming out. And with this video, we are jumping into Ghost Rider issue number 2. If you did not catch issue number 1, be sure to check out the link in my description as well as the top of this video. It is going to get you completely caught up on everything going on with Ghost Rider and Johnny Blaze. But to quickly recap what had happened in issue number 1, what we saw is Johnny Blaze stuck in some kind of prison. This prison was made up of his wildest dreams, the best things, the best life. And that all got ripped away from him, with reality bearing its ugly face. The spirit of vengeance takes over, and now they are tracking down whoever attempted to imprison them. Now, be sure to buy the comic, support the industry, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so as we're getting into issue number 2, we pick up with Johnny waking up. He wakes up to find himself crashed on the side of the road, motorcycle tipped over, nothing is looking good for him right now. Not really sure what happened. Last night, Ghost Rider had taken over. And with Ghost Rider taking charge, Johnny Blaze, they're not one and the same anymore. The two of them are now divided. Ghost Rider goes his way, Johnny goes his way. Not really sure on what happened last night, not really sure where he is. He picks up his bike and he starts making his way towards the town. As he looks at passing trucks, it appears that he might be in Idaho. Knowing that he needs to get a little bit of rest, he needs to take a little bit of time and look over his bike. This is where we see the cave in. And so while Johnny makes his way towards this hotel, we are taken to Utah. We are picking up with Agent Warroad. Her and her companion, they have been hunting down whoever is responsible for all of these deaths. And we also get to learn a little bit more about her, because she is a very unique individual. She has always been different in ways that terrify people, because her gift is being able to see the worst. If you have a cancer that is about to form, this is something she would see. If you are going to lose your baby during birth or during the pregnancy, this is something that she would also be able to see. And what her visions have shown her lately is what the future holds. Highways littered with the crucified bodies, churches set ablaze, blood running through the streets, and the flaming skull coming from the darkness. And this is when we are taken over to Johnny. Now, Johnny right now, he is struggling to stay awake. And this is because he doesn't want Ghost Rider being able to take over. After watching the news and seeing that there have been a whole slew of people murdered, that there have been many disappearances, he is a little bit terrified he may be responsible. Not only that, he is struggling to know what is real and what is not. After everything that happened in Hayden's Falls, he's not sure if he can trust what his eyes are showing him. And so, trying to stay awake, he heads out of his room. He goes downstairs and he talks to the desk clerk, the guy who owns this place, and he's really looking for a little bit of money, willing to work and do whatever is necessary to earn this money. The guy definitely has some work for Johnny to do. You know, and it's the regular cleaning, sweeping, scrubbing, just the grunt work that nobody really wants to do. But when Johnny gets to work doing this, what he finds, it starts to shock him. At first, it's something simple. He finds a tooth. Now, that's a little odd, but it's not out of the ordinary. People lose teeth all the time. It can happen. But when he starts unclogging drains, when he starts changing sheets, this is when things seem really out of place. Recognizing something is very off here, he backs up slowly, bumping into a mirror, and it exposes that there is a doorway behind this mirror. As Johnny peers inside, what he finds is a whole hidden passage for somebody to be able to walk through. And as you pass by each one of these rooms, the mirror is two-way glass. The guy who owns this freaking hotel has been peeping on everybody. Obviously, he is freaked out about this whole situation. He goes walking down further, and this is when he comes to a room who had 2 parents and a small child. But now what is left in this room is nothing more than blood. And now is the time for some vengeance. With Johnny trying to stop it as much as he can, there is no stopping the change. There is no stopping Ghost Rider. Taking us to a cavern that is not far off, what we see is the hotel owner. He is offering up this family as a sacrifice to something, and that something quickly exposes itself. Some kind of horrible demon beast from hell. This cavern is littered with skeletons. This hotel guy has been doing this for quite some time. As the great beast comes in and devours the already dead family, this is where from down the tunnel, they see a glowing light. They hear the roaring of the motorcycle, and in a matter of moments, we see the arrival of Ghost Rider. And monsters like these, they have stayed dormant, they have stayed quiet on the down low for so many years. But there has been a shift, there has been a change. Even this beast has gotten more bold, and that is because there is a faint whisper on the wind, a rumor that lingers in the shadows. And that is that they have nothing to fear. But Ghost Rider has come to show them that the shadows have lied, that the rumors are untrue, and they will face vengeance. Using penance on the hotel owner, we see him snap his own neck. And our monster, he recognizes exactly who this is, knowing that Ghost Rider shouldn't be here, that it is the monster's time to make their rise. His flame was supposed to be extinguished, the same flame that had kept him in the shadows for so many years. Ghost Rider has come to send a message, and that is that he rides again. As Ghost Rider takes down this giant beast, we see Agent Warroad. They are making their way towards this place. Now, of course, they don't really understand what's going on. All they see is a giant fire on the side of the road. And while everybody is focused on trying to put out the flames on this building, Warroad is able to notice the tracks, the fire marks left behind by Ghost Rider. And while she doesn't know who it is or what it is, she vows that she is coming for Ghost Rider. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. For me, so far, I am thoroughly enjoying this line. It's really nice to see Johnny Blaze back in the saddle, back at it, doing the Ghost Rider thing. Now, obviously, there's a little bit of a difference here. What we are seeing is that Ghost Rider and Johnny Blaze, they're not one and the same. Either he is Ghost Rider or he is Johnny. And while Johnny is still trying to figure out everything, he is not sure if he can believe reality at this moment. That's making things very difficult for him. Moreover, somebody had imprisoned him. It was some kind of plot or ploy to trap Ghost Rider and ensure that he is not able to come out, trying to extinguish his flame. All of the monsters believing that they can now come forth and get out of the shadows, do what they want, and rule over everything. One of the things I find kind of hard to believe is that Agent Warroad doesn't know who Ghost Rider is. Now, if you're an agent for any agency, you're gonna know a good dossier of individuals like Ghost Rider, like the Avengers. You know, you're gonna know your heavy hitters, if you will. And seeing visions of a flaming skull, what else could that be? So they would have us believe that Warroad is completely ignorant to who Ghost Rider is. At least that's the appearance for the time being. And if that is the route that they want to take, I gotta say I'm not a fan of it. Because you're not gonna tell me that you live on this planet and don't know who someone like Ghost Rider may be. It would take a quick Google search or something of that nature, and you could honestly find out. But it will be interesting to see how she has a part in here, what her real purpose is overall, and how her interaction with Ghost Rider is truly going to go. They definitely jumped us right back into the action. Get to see Ghost Rider in full swing, just taking down monsters, taking down this demon. While Johnny may be having his issues, the spirit of vengeance is in full effect. The artwork in this was absolutely amazing. They have done a fantastic job so far of really illustrating, coloring, inking, all of it, pencils, all that good stuff. They have really brought this character out in these pages and really highlighted some of the best aspects of Ghost Rider. But let me know your thoughts, let me know your theories. If you would like to support the channel, you can always donate by hitting the super thanks button. This button will let you donate directly to the channel, and if you can't do that, do me a favor and hit that sub button, hit that notification bell, make sure you like this video, and until the next breakdown.